Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network and iHeartRadio. Welcome to Hunting for Answers, a true crime podcast. I'm your host, Hunter. On the night of March 12th, 2026, in North Harris County, Texas, a woman had just left a grocery store. She was crossing the road near FM 1960 in Cypress Station, stepping into the street, making her way across. A moment that should have ended with her reaching the other side. But in an instant, a vehicle struck her. Authorities say the driver did not stop. And in those moments that followed, her family was left searching for answers. This is the story of Lolita Moore. Lolita Moore is a 39-year-old mother of two. One 12 years old and one 19. Her family describes her as a loving mother. On March 12th, she was in the area of FM 1960 and Cypress Station Road. Authorities say she was crossing the street after leaving a nearby store. And in that moment, she was hit. Investigators say Lolita was struck by a vehicle while in the roadway. The vehicle has been described by investigators as a possible black Honda CR-V. And in the time leading up to that impact, investigators have said Lolita may have tripped or fallen in the road just before being struck. But as of now, authorities have not publicly identified the driver. The injuries Lolita suffered were severe. She was taken to the hospital with a fractured skull and critical trauma. Her family told media outlets that doctors described her injuries using the term internal decapitation, a rare and severe spinal injury involving a separation between the skull and the spine. She underwent multiple surgeries, and in the days that followed, her family said she had not fully awakened, showing only slight signs of responsiveness. As investigators work to piece together what happened, questions remain. Who was driving that night? Authorities have said they are working to obtain surveillance video from the area. Video that could help identify that vehicle and the driver. Was there someone who saw what happened? A vehicle in the area that stood out? Damage that has not been explained. Investigators continue to ask for information from the public. Following the crash, Lolita's family began speaking out. They have described the devastation of what happened and the uncertainty they are now living with. Two daughters, now watching and waiting for answers. They have asked for accountability and for the driver to come forward. Because for them, this is not just an investigation. This is their family. Lolita Moore was left critically injured. Her family is now living with the aftermath of what happened that night. If you were in the area that night, or if you saw anything that stands out, even if it seems small, it could matter. Anyone with information should contact the Harris County Sheriff's Office Vehicular Crimes Division or submit anonymous tips to Crime Stoppers. You can find all contact information in the show notes. Our thoughts are with Lolita Moore, her children, family, and friends. As we close out this episode, remember, sharing her story helps keep attention on this case and supports the search for answers. A GoFundMe has also been created to support Lolita's ongoing medical care. You can find all information below. For updates and more cases, follow Hunting for Answers. You can also connect with us through our Facebook group and find us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Reach out if there's a story you believe deserves attention. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Until next time. Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network. For more podcasts from the Black Effect Podcast Network, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.